Hello everybody and welcome to the Motor Yard, where tonight we have game 18 of the AWL season between our Widows and the Justice. The Widows entering 10-7 winners of their last 7 in a row. They're now tied first with Battlehawks in the Valiant. Justice are 9-8, losing their last 2 in a row. Time for 4th right now with the Pythons in the Valiant. So Chris Middleton and Vika Ivanova starters. It is almost time for baseball as the Widows bring up Yao Ling to begin the ball game first. First pitch is hit up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit for Ling and a single. She has 10 stolen bases in the season. Expect to see her do some more work here at the plate. Before we get to Chloe Nightingale, let's take a quick look here at the Justice's starter, Curtis Middleton. This is making his 5th start of the year, but in 4 of those starts so far, he's got a 2-1 record, a ERA of 1.82, 5 earned runs, all of them earned. Whip is a 1.09. All of this in 24 2/3 innings pitched. He's also given up 17 hits. Opponents are also only hitting 193 off of him, so he does not give up a lot of hits nor runs, and his earned run average, and it's all good to start. He's got 25 strikeouts to just 10 walks. He's only allowed 1 home run on the season as well. Our Widows could be in for a tough test here on the mound from Curtis Middleton. Now Chloe Nightingale, her turn here at the plate. We'll see her come in and they'll throw over to Ling at first. She's back safe again. 10 stolen bases right behind Crush for the team lead. In stolen bases, Yao Ling. And she's going to go here, throw down, not in time. She's safe. That gives her now 11 on the season. And there's a strike on the inside corner to Nightingale. Swinging through it, strike 2. Count is even now, 2-2. Pops this one up in the air into center. And Presley is under it. Out number 1, and Ling's going to tag from second and get to third safely. So runner in scoring position now for Fatima de la Cruz. Her average is at 300 coming into tonight's ball game. 2 home runs and 9 RBIs. We're going to get her 10th one here. And yeah, she's going to do it with 1 swing of the bat. Jumping on the first pitch, getting the first run across of the game. Great start. And now Crush Gonzalez looking to keep it going here. She is red hot. Her average is at 444. Good for both first on the team and in the AWL as well. Lining this one out into left, but Mary Jane is there for out number 2. So now, instead of bringing up Rose Davenport, we know how much of a monster she's been lately too. Setting the team record in RBIs in a game a few games ago, and then tying it a few games ago as well. So she's been hot lately. League leading 38 RBIs. That one is hit to second. And there's throw to first to end the inning from Olsen. Widows only get 1, but they have the early 1-0 lead. Justice turn at the plate coming up. Before we get there though, let's take a quick look at the Widows starter, and that is the hard-throwing Russian Vika Ivanova. In her 4 starts, she's got a 1-0 record, ERA of 5.09. Giving up 14 runs, all of them earned. Whip is a 1.3, all this in 23 innings pitched. Also giving up 28 hits, opponents rating 286 off of her. And she had 16 strikeouts to just 2 walks and allowed 4 home runs this season. Not the season she's expected to have, but there's time to turn around here and get herself in a groove with this last stretch of games. So we'll see how the start goes for Vika if she can get her 2nd win on the season. Now, Sam Adams, the big first baseman, set to lead things off for the Justice. Averages at 111 coming into the game. Not who you expect to see at the top of the lineup with the average so low. But it is what it is. That's how they organize their lineup. And now quickly Adams behind here, 0-2 to Ivanova. And he's going back to the bench with the strikeout. First victim of the day is Sam Adams for Vika Ivanova. Mary Jane gets her turn here at the plate. Been locked in here lately, and with the way she's been hitting, I can't blame her. For 4 home runs, good for first on the team. And a 13 RBIs as well. First on the team. There's a strike on the low inside part of the plate. Now it's a 1-1 count. Inside, 2-1 to Mary Jane from Ivanova. Curveball, swinging over it. So 2-2. Chopped foul will do the 2-2 once again. Ivanova already struck out on the day. Give her 2, as that's another one. Sitting down the first 2 batters with strikeouts. And now Angela Willis is going to dig in for her first at-bat of the night. Willis, another one of these key bats in this Justice lineup. Her .311 average is second on the team. That one is hit too short, and May can't get there with the dive, so it goes into center. There's a single for Willis. Now it's Brittany Olsen's turn at the plate. Hoping to keep the inning going here just a little bit longer. Maybe get the run back they let up in the first inning. First pitch is high and in. 1-0 count now. That one is hit to third, and Chloe is there. And that's going to end the inning right there. So they leave one on base. Widow's turn, top of the second, they lead 1-0. We'll see May, Valentine, and Alexis Gamble. Tatiana May leading things off for our Widows here in the top of the second. We've seen May struggle to begin the season, but she's turned it around here in the second half. I think over these last few games in the winning streak. This one is skied into center, and Presley is under it for the first out of the inning. Now Aura Valentine playing catcher tonight. No Carla Pontarelli in the lineup. Pontarelli's had a few rough days here, and she's needed a break and had the last couple of games off, so she'll get more here. That one smacked in the left, but foul. So we'll do it now. 1-2 inside. 2-2 to Valentine. Looking at it. Strike 3 on the corner. The strikeout from Middleton is going to bring up the rookie Alexis Gamble. She's had a up and down season. Only 1 home run on the year. Her average, though, is going to go up to 200 now with that swing and hit into center for a single. So now Vika Ivanova's turn here. Pitcher's spot. Pitchers do bat in the Valiant Conference. Love to see pitchers hit. My personal opinion, is always fun. You never know what's going to happen. They could get a home run. And Ivanova's going to try a hit and run here, but that's not going to work, as that's going to third to end the inning. So no runs for the Widows in the half of the second. 5, 6, 7 due up for the Justice. They trail 1-0. Today's studio update comes to you from the desert and Red Rock Park, where we'll be following this Dragons Pythons game. The Pythons are looking to become another one of the 10-win teams this season. Randy Junction starts for the Pythons, and the Dragons counter with their rookie Orochi Arakawa. We'll start in the bottom of the second with Daisy Turner up and a runner on first. Arakawa falls behind 2-1 to Turner. She's not playing around with this swing here, as she sends this ball to left and into the Dragon bullpen for a 2-run homer. Her 4th on the season gets the Pythons on the board first, 2-0. Later in the inning, Draco O'Toole's up at the plate with 2 outs and a runner on second. O'Toole tattoos this pitch into right. It's hooking, and it hits the foul pole. It's a home run. The second 2-run jack of the inning gives Draco 3 on the year and makes it 4-0. Pythons are putting on a show. Eddie Martin due up to lead off the inning for the Justice. He's another rookie here in the league. So far, having a really good rookie season. He's got a .303 average and 9 RBIs. That's good for tying third on the team with Todd Atkins. That's a ground out to second for out number 1. Jamison Presley steps in for his at-bat now. He's looking to be one of the guys who is usually a key player on this Justice team. But today, coming into the game anyway, average at .235, 1 home run and 8 RBIs. But probably feeling a little tense coming into the game. with the way he's been playing so far this season, I can't blame him, but it's a 3-1 count. That one is hit foul. Now it's full. 3-2. The 3-2 on its way. That one is hit foul behind the plate, so we'll do it again. 3-2. Got him. Strike 3. Another one for Ivanova to begin the game. A hot start for her on the mound, as Daniel Bennett is going to step in now for his first at bat. Bennett so far in the season, just 1 RBI, but is hitting the ball very well, average at 300. Now, as a reminder, we do only play 24 games in the AWL, so averages and things are going to be a little higher. So those are good hitters, and there's a strikeout for Ivanova, another one to end the inning. What a start for her. Top of the third coming up. Widows back at the plate. We'll see the top of the order in Ling, Nightingale, and De La Cruz. Now Yao Ling leading off as we get back to the top of the order. Lineup rolls over for the first time in the game for our Widows. With the way she's been hitting here lately, especially in this win streak, she's going to be locked in here at the plate. And that one is looked at for strike 2. So 1-2 to Ling. Hit this one to short. Willis is there for out number 1. As Chloe Nightingale is going to step in, her second at-bat of the night so far. First pitch is inside. Second pitch also inside. 2-0 to Chloe. There's a strike. 2-1 to Nightingale. Strike 2. So 2-2 to Chloe. And hit right back to the mound. Middleton, great job. Out number 2. De La Cruz now, her turn at the plate. We're used to seeing Lilith in that spot, in the 3 spot, but she's not playing tonight. Again, along with Carla Pontarelli. Both have needed some days off here. They wanted to keep the bats hot in the win streak, so manager Claire Serrano decided to do that and keep them in. But knowing they need days off, gave them those today. And it's a 2-2 count to De La Cruz. That one lined into center, but Presley is there for round number 3. Widows go down in order. Justice still trail by 1. We'll see 8-9 in the top of the order for them in the bottom of the third. Anzayo, the former Dragons catcher, coming over to the Justice here. A few weeks ago, got signed by them and getting a chance to play here in this game as Eva throws a 98 mile an hour fastball. Another one. 0-2 quickly here to Anzayo. That one is hit over to first Davenport, flipping it. PFP works. Out number 1. Now Curtis Middleton's turn. We'll see if he can get a hit off his counterpart on the mound. She's been grooving here to begin the game, though. Up now to 20 strikeouts on the season with her performance so far in this game. And she is one of the oldest members on this pitching staff, as a starter anyway. Now we know she's going to want to set example for all the younger girls in the rotation, as their second out of the inning as May makes the catch, ranging back from shortstop. She's had her issues here lately. She had some food poisoning over the week, and that caused her to miss some practices earlier in the week. But she's feeling better, and, weirdly as a result, she looks a little faster. As though the food poisoning, that one is hit to right, and Gamble is going to let it bounce in front of her and fall. So, and you can see one more batter, Mary Jane, her second chance here at the plate. But yeah, so, sometimes those things work to your advantage, and it seems like in May's case, it has, because as I said, she looked a little bit faster in practice, so maybe it's worked out for her. And that one's going to get past Chloe at third and get into the outfield. So a good piece of hitting there from Mary Jane to get on base in the inning for Angela Willis, who already has a single so far on the night. And she's got a dangerous bat in her hand. That's why she's number 3 in the order. Usually you want your 3, 4, and 5 hitters to be some of your best hitters. Power hitters as well. And we know Angela has some of that with 2 home runs already on the season. But she's ahead here, 3-0 on Ivanova. As there's a strike on the inside part of the plate. they're not going to give you any gimmies, especially on usually hitters counts. They're not going to give you any gimmies just to avoid any chance of anything happening. I want to hit 2 first, and there's a line out. Davenport ending the inning there. Justice strand 2. Widows still lead by 1. Time for the 4th. It's 4, 5, and 6 to up for the Widows. Crush Gonzalez leading off the inning for our Widows here, looking to extend the lead and make it a little more comfortable. Ivanova on the mound. First pitch is inside to Crush. That one missing off the plate. Crush has been very patient here at the plate. Sometimes though, like there, chasing things that don't go her way. It is first out of the inning. Come back to her in a minute. Rose Davenport's turn here at the plate. Again, her 38 RBIs lead the team and the AWL in the category. And her 7 home runs are second in the AWL. She also has 3 doubles on the year as well. And she's ahead here, 2-1. Make it 3-1 as Middleton misses again. The 3-1, there's a strike. That's a good pitch to look at. And strike 3, Davenport goes down swinging. We haven't seen a lot of that here lately with the way she's been playing and hitting the ball. But today, got her first K of the night. As May hits this one over the head of the baseman. That's going to get to the wall as well. Uh-oh, that's trouble out there for Martin. As May has herself a double with 2 outs on the inning, no less. That's going to bring up Aura Valentine. And we know she has some pop in her bat. We saw her display it in that Tigers game a while back. She hit a home run over in Korea. Hasn't hit one since, but we know she can do it. She's behind here in the count, though. 0-2 to Middleton. And checking the swing. Good call there. 1-2. Looking at that one, leaving it upstairs, even in the count at 2. That one hit right to Olsen at second to end the inning. So, Widows can't get that run home. Justice still trail by 1. We'll see Olsen, Martin, and Presley do up for them. Now Brittany Olsen digging in to begin the Justice half of the 4th. Still trailing by 1. Ivanova doing a really good job here on the mound so far. She's pitching extremely well. And I'm very pleased with her performance. I know she is probably the best start we've seen from her so far this season. With the way her ERAs looked and everything else so far, not being able to get any wins besides the one earlier in the season. So we're going to turn it around here in the second half and lead this Widows team down the stretch here to get a good playoff spot. As that one is hit to short. May off her glove. Second time she's dived for a ball. Second time she failed to make a play. She did stop it though from really getting into the outfield. So credit where it's due there as Eddie Martin steps in. We know he likes the inside pitches, so they're trying to avoid throwing them there, at least in spots he can do anything with. At least. The 1-1 is hit in the air into left, and Gonzalez is there just before the track to make the catch for out number 1. As that is now going to bring up Jamison Presley, who's 0 for 1 on the day so far. In other league news, I spoke about, Tatiana issues earlier with the food poisoning, but in other league news, Kiwi Lightning, oh, wait a second, hang on, I gotta come back to that one, because even though it took a shot. Oh boy, I hope she's okay. Daniel Bennett gonna step in to hit. Ivanova is going to stay in the game, and she is still gonna pitch, so we'll see how this goes for her. Manager Claire Soriano came out and talked to her, and I guess she said, no, I'm still gonna pitch, I still want to pitch. And Claire said, okay, I guess stay on the mound, see what you can do. So, she's ahead of Bennett here, though, 1-2. We'll see how this at-bat goes. Hey, there's a strikeout, all right. Way to bounce back after taking what can only be described as a monster shot to the face. Oh, hopefully she can get through this inning at least. And we'll see how the rest of the night goes for her, but for now, she's still on the mound here. Got her 21st strikeout of the season with that one there. So it's a 1-1 count with 2 outs on the inning. Runners go. Throw down to third. Not in time. Now the runners are in scoring position. Both are now. That one is hit foul. So now it's a 2-2 count. Two's everywhere. 2 on. 2 outs. Number 3 strikeout. There's another one for Anzayo. And Vika Ivanova ends the inning in style. Top of the 5th. Widows lead by 1 still. We'll see Gamble, Ivanova maybe, and Yao Ling at the plate. Alexis Gamble leading off the inning. She singled in her first at-bat and got her average up to 213 now. Man, what a start from both these pitchers, especially Vika Ivanova. And that one is lined into center, and Presley go back a little bit for out number 1. And Ivanova stepping in. She's gonna swing away here. I'm pretty sure I saw Claire come up to her and say something to her, and she said, no, I'm gonna go ahead and swing and hit. And there's a line out to short. Great contact there from Ivanova on that swing. As Yao Ling is gonna step in. Since that 1 run in the first, Middleton's done a very good job of keeping this offense quiet. That is hit to first, and Adams is there to end the inning with the ground out. So bottom 5, Justice need to get 1 to tie. It's Middleton, Adams, and Mary Jane due up for them. Curtis Middleton, pitcher spot, leading off the bottom of the 5th here at the Motor Yard. I did have some news. I want to come back to it from league news. After that game against the Swordfish that the Widows had a few days ago, the Kiwi Lightning has been released from the team. And there was some talk, wait a second, that's a strikeout for Vika Ivanova. My goodness. That's now 7 on the day for her. Back to the Lightning story though. She's been released from the Swordfish, so she's no longer on the team. That is hit, and De La Cruz with the jumping catch. Wow, what a play. They don't want me to tell the story, clearly. Action just keeps coming, fast and frantic here. But Lightning's been released from the Swordfish and been replaced. And the Widows did look into signing her, but realized that it wouldn't make much sense with the team they have already, and honestly, there's not enough money there either. So, not enough money to bring in Kiwi Lightning. It would have been a good get, but with Chloe Nightingale and Lilith already playing, you know, that third and short position, they don't really need another shortstop. But the inning ends there. Widows are up by 1, top of the 6th. We'll see Chloe Nightingale, De La Cruz, and Crush Gonzalez due up. Been a while, but we're going back out to Red Rock Park in the top of the 6th, where the Dragons are still down by 4, but have runner in scoring position for Maki Sonata. Maki gets enough of this pitch to get it past third and into the outfield. The runner from second scores, and the Dragons finally get on the board. Arena Hasu is up, and Junction throws over to first. Sonata guesses wrong on the steal attempt, but it doesn't matter as the throw to second is airmailed into left. Sonata keeps his legs moving, rounding third and scoring on the stolen base. The Dragons get 2 in the inning and have cut the Python lead to 4-2. Chloe Nightingale leading off to begin the Widow half of the 6th, still with the 1 run in the game. Now they love to get some more breathing room for Ivanova on the mound, especially with the way she's been playing after the injury. It's a body contusion, we know now, but after the injury, she's still pitching well. So they're going to want to give her some more room just in case. And there's leadoff walk as Chloe goes down to first. Now De La Cruz stepping in. Single and RBI so far in the game. Looking to get another one here in this at-bat maybe. We'll see how it goes. They're over to first. Chloe's back safely. De La Cruz can hit for power. It looks like the high ones. That one is blasted into center and gone. Fatima de la Cruz. I spoke it up. There's a home run and some breathing room for Ivanova. Her third on the year. The Widows a 3-0 lead now. Crush Gonzalez's turn. 0 for 2 hitless on the day. Looking to get a hit and join the party here. She's gonna join the party all right. That one's hit into center. See ya later. A home run for Crush Gonzalez. That is her 5th on the season. Gives the Widows a 4-0 lead now. Rose Davenport looking to keep it going. She's 0 for 2 though on the day. We'll see if she can get a hit. In this at-bat is Middleton. Left some good pitches and the Widows offense has taken advantage of them. Great pitch there from Middleton to hit for Davenport. Unfortunately, she missed it. 3-1 count to her, though. That one is hit, but Willis! That's what we call a web gem in the biz. There's a out first one of the inning. It's Tatiana May's turn now. That's a ball. Second pitch, also low. 2-0 now to May. Blasted out into left, but foul. 2-1, a long strike one, and Brittany Olsen out number 2. Great play over there from Olsen at second. He had the second out of the inning and bring up Aura Valentine, who was also hitless over 2. Good inning here with the Widows in breathing room, and the inning's going to continue for one more batter as Valentine places this ball into right for a single. It's Lexus Gamble's turn now. We're going to get another hit in the ball game. Not there, as that's going to end the inning on the line out to second. But the Widows get 3, and they have the 6, making it 4-0. We'll see the 3-4-5 up for the Justice right around the corner. Angela Willis stepping in now, leading off for the Justice after the Widows got 3 more in their half of the 6. I'm sure they're looking to just get the first one here on the board. That one is fouled off third base side. But they've been held in check by a tough Vika Ivanova on the mound here. Reminder, earlier in the game, a couple innings ago, she got hit on a comeback to the mound. And she stayed in the game and continued to pitch. And pitching well. No runs so far. And that one is hit to third. And once again, just down the line. Those have just squeaked by third baseman Chloe Nightingale tonight. Normally don't happen, but those happen from time to time. And sometimes those are what you need if you're struggling offense like Justice are tonight. That one is hit to second. There's the out for 1. As Eddie Martin is now going to step in. He's 0 for 2 so far in the ballgame. Ivanova 23 strikeouts now on the season. And the way she's pitching in the game, I'm sure she's still locked in. Throw down to second. Not in time to get Willis. She's safe. 2-0 to Eddie Martin. That one is hit to second, and De La Cruz is going to throw to first to get second out of the inning. Wolves up to third. Jameson Presley looking to bring the first run in the ball game for the Justice. And they need it badly here as they are down by 4 now. That one is hit into foul territory of our first base side, and Gamble there to run it down for the third out of the inning. Top of the 7th coming up, Widows up by 4. We'll see the pitcher spot, and then top of the order again for the Widows. Dragons half of the 7th in Red Rock Park, and they're threatening again, this time with pinch hitter Raven Chaos coming off the bench. Chaos grounds to third, and Kenzie Contreras with the great play to take away a base hit. The run does score from third, so it's 4-3 Pythons. Kota Suzuki steps in with 2 outs after the walk to Mai Asano with the tying run on second. Suzuki skyrockets this baseball into left center, and this gives his team the lead as it's a 3-run home run. The Dragons have battled back down 4 to now lead 6-4. Now Vika Ivanova digging in for her 3rd at-bat of the game. I didn't even see Claire come over and talk to her. She knew what she was going to come up here to do. She wanted to swing the bat here and keep pitching in this ball game. I don't blame her. She's still pitching very well. 2-1 to Ivanova, make it 3-1. Middleton falling behind the pitcher here. Big swing and a miss. Strike 2, full count, and ball 4. Leadoff walk. You never want to do that, especially when it's the pitcher. Now Yao Ling, her turn here at the dish. 4th at bat in the game for her. 1 for 3 with a single that came back in the first inning. So far, there's nothing else to show for it, really. But it's a 1-1 count to her here. That one is hit into left center and down, rolling all the way to the wall. Extra bases for everybody as Ling gets a double and Ivanova up to 3rd. So 1 out on the inning, and the Widows are threatening to score more runs as Chloe Nightingale comes up. Octavia Blakesley is going to take over on the mound as Middleton's night is done after that. That one is hit into right. And Martino, there's a dropout there. And the runner from 3rd is going to score easily, making it 5-0 on the error. Now De La Cruz's turn. She already has a single and a home run on the day. 3 RBIs. We're going to get 4 perhaps. If she can bring in at least one of these runs, it'd be Ling from 2nd if she can do it. Now a 5-0 lead. That one is a good pitch, but just fouled off. 2-1 from Blakesley. And Blakesley, a former pitcher for the Monarchs, now over to the Justice in free agency, as De La Cruz walks down to load the bases for Crush Gonzalez, who already has a home run in the game as well. That one is upstairs. 1-0. Big swing and a miss. She wanted to take that one to the seats. But not going to do it there with that swing. 1-2 to Gonzalez. Ball 2. Had to check the swing and hold back there. 2-2. We'll do the 2-2 again with the bases loaded for Crush Gonzalez. That one's going to get foul. So we'll do the 2-2 once again. Good battle here, and Crush wins it as she sends this ball into left, bringing home a 6th run for the Widows. And Rose Davenport's turn. She has been a Grand Slam queen here lately, as now Dave Marino going to take over for Blakesley on the mound, and Jane Smith's going to take over for Eddie Martin in right. So Martin comes out with a double switch there. I mean, there's no more pitcher spot in the order. That one is hit to left and foul. Well, Marino's still going to bat. It just changes the order in which he comes up. That one is hit out to left. Rose is going to do it. No! Mary Jane bringing it back. No Grand Slam for you. Instead, out number 1. What a play out there from Mary Jane. That's going to be on the highlight reel for sure. Wow. That would have been a huge way to get more breathing room for Ivanova. And probably would have saw it come out earlier. Result of that. But, hey. 6-0 lead. Wanted to get more runs. That would have been a way to do it. Unfortunately denied by the great glove out there, Mary Jane. As the infield is in now on the 2-2. And strike 3. Tatiana May checking her swing. But it doesn't matter. Laura Valentine now her turn. Single in the game. Looking to get another one here. Grounded to short. Not going to do it. Inning over right there. Widows get 2 more, though, in their half of the 7th. Get up and stretch for 7th inning stretch time. Widows lead 6-0. We'll see Bennett, Yo, and Smith. Daniel Bennett going to step in for his 3rd at-bat of the day. And there is a ball from Ivanova. Still pitching here. 81 pitches now in the game. That's fair down the line at first. And there's the out of the inning there. Oanzai Yo going to now step in to hit her third time up. So far, nothing to show for it, 0 for 2. Ivanova, man, she has really pitched great tonight. And, you know, it all really comes down to that injury there that happened earlier in the game. Is there's a single in the center for Anzaio. She gets on base, bringing up Jane Smith, who's now in the pitcher spot after the double switch. And we know it's going to be tough to double up. We know Ivanova wants to try to get out of the inning as quickly as possible here. And I'm still surprised she's on the mound. They'll get one on the line out, but can't get the tag as the O slides in under it to get safe. As Sam Adams is going to dig in. Averaging out to 143. We're coming up a little bit. But no home runs, no RBIs for him. He needs to get something. Justice needs something as they're now down 6 in the game. Ivanova here is on the mound at 88 pitches. That is foul, so there's a strike now for Ivanova in this at-bat. 2-1. Strike 2 there on the corner. Fastball still looking good at 96. There's a strikeout. 92 on the gun for Ivanova to end the inning. Top of the 8th. Widows up by 6. We'll see Gamble, Ivanova maybe, and Yao Ling. Alexis Gamble leading off for the Widows in their half of the 8th. Leading by 6. And maybe getting more. That is hit into right, but Smith is there for round number 1 as Ivanova's going to step in. For another at-bat for her. She walked earlier in the game. I'm surprised she's swinging. Oh, she's going to get a hit now too. Add to your story tonight, Vika Ivanova. Got 8 strikeouts and now a single base hit on the day. All of this, again, after the injury she suffered. After being hit by a pitch that came right back to her on the mound. The toughness on display from Ivanova makes for a great story. Even in a game like this where it's still 6-0, there's a grounded that'll get Ivanova at second, but Ling is going to be safe at first. So fielder's choice. Chloe Nightingale is due up now. Walk-in RBI. 0 for 3 though in the ballgame. I don't expect to see Ling stealing it here with the lead as it is at 6 right now. After a certain point, one of those unwritten rules where you don't steal after a certain run margin. If it was closer, then yeah, I could see her going. But here, I wouldn't expect to see her stealing as that one is looped into right. Smith there to end the inning. Bottom of the 8th now. We'll see Jane, Willis, and Olsen up. Just still trailed by 6. The Pythons are not going away just yet, as Emi Shiba's coming up with a runner on second in the bottom of the 8th. Shiba smashed the grounder past second and threw into the outfield. The runner from second scores as Shiba brings the Pythons within 1. Draco O'Toole singles to bring up the ever-dangerous Barry Bonds. Shotaro gets him to hit a weak grounder to short and avoid further damage in the inning, as the Dragons lead holds 6-5 heading to the 9th. Now Mary Jane leading off the inning for the Justice. Still trailing by 6 are the Widows or the Justice, and you gotta imagine that at this point in the game, even though now up to 93 pitches here with this one, gotta be getting close to her limit here. And we know how good a story this has been, but at some point have to come to an end, and maybe if she gives up her first run, that might happen. But Chloe not allowing a base hit there on the first out of the inning. Angela Willis, hot bat for the Justice tonight. 2 singles in 3 at-bats, her 4th one here. And Ivanova gonna be on fire the way she's pitching, and that fire is gonna get put out here as Willis sends this one over the fence for a home run. Good time for it too. They needed something. Willis gave them the spark they needed, perhaps her 3rd of the year. Makes it 6-1. The shutout is over. New pitcher on the mound is Naomi Encarnacion, as Vika Ivanova's night is done after that home run. And you know what? Give credit where it's due to Ivanova. Gutsy performance here in this game. I know it's not the closest game in the world right now, but you've got to give credit where it's due there. as Encarnacion is going to get her first out, thanks to Tatiana May's great defense there. Now Dave Marino is going to step in for his at-bat, but Kevin Kelly is going to take over for him. So his night on the mound is done. Encarnacion, a rookie pitcher on this staff. They have two of them, one in the bullpen, that's Encarnacion, and the starter, which is Roxy Riot. I'll talk more even over here. Let's talk more about Encarnacion in a minute, as Gamble makes the catch to end the inning. Top of the ninth. Widows can get more runs here, maybe 6-1 they lead. De La Cruz, Gonzalez, and Davenport do up. Back out for the exciting ninth we go in Red Rock Park, starting with the Dragons, and they have a runner on third with Maya Sano up. She lifts this ball into center, and it falls in front of Peralta, extending the lead to 7-5 and bringing up Kota Suzuki. Suzuki said it was so nice the first time, why not do it twice? As he slams this ball way out into right center, and gone! This one puts the Dragons up 9-5, and that is the final here as the Dragons get back to 500 at 9-9 in come from behind fashion. The three stars are Kota Suzuki, Daisy Turner, and Draco O'Toole. We'll see if our Widows can close their game out now and extend their win streak. Now Fatima de la Cruz stepping in, leading off the inning for the Widows, up by 5 as Vince Hamilton takes over on the mound. Hamilton lining the first pitch, getting the first out of the inning on the line out from De La Cruz to Willis at short. I got it. Crush Gonzalez now due up. First pitch is a strike on the outside part of the plate. Inside part of the plate misses 1-1 to Gonzalez. What a swing. Not a good one there. Early swing, a little antsy, looking to do too much perhaps, maybe. But that one smoked in the right. Gonzalez on base with a single. As to bring out Rose Davenport, she's 0 for 4 tonight. And with the way she's been hitting lately, this has been a cool-off game so far for her. Maybe we'll see her get on base here, and yes, we will. She's not going to go hitless for a game, that's for sure, I'll tell you that much. If she can help it, she's going to get on base. As Tatiana May now is going to get her another chance here at the plate. 1 for 4 so far in the game. It's a 6-1 Widow lead, and they're looking to get another one perhaps. Flip second for 1 throw to first. Not in time. Can't get the scoop over there at first. So, Aura Valentine now has an RBI opportunity with a runner on third and 2 outs. Runners in the corners here. And 2 outs for Aura Valentine. Looking to get another run across here for the Widows. That is hit into center and getting down. So 7-1 as that run comes across the score of double Valentine. And a 2 RBI double for Aura Valentine. Now 8-1. Alexis Gamble's turn here at the plate. 8-1. Widows lead with a RBI opportunity here for Alexis Gamble. Gamble out into left. And see ya later. Into the bullpen for a home run. And sometimes when you gamble, you win. Alexis Gamble did that just there. Her second of the season. 10 runs on the day for the Widows. It's a 10-1 Widow lead with Naomi Encarnacion getting a chance to swing the bat here. What a performance in the win streak. Widows have hit extremely well, and now Naomi Encarnacion also getting a base hit, keeping the game going, the inning going, I should say, just a little bit longer. As the lineup rolls over to the top of the order in Yao Ling, who's 2 for 5, a double and a single in the ball game. First pitch to her is fouled off first base side. In the dirt is that one, 1-1. Widow offense in the win streak has put up some serious runs. They have set a league record for runs in a single game against Reapers. It was 34 runs, if I remember correctly. It's been couple days now, and a few weeks I should say, and the inning is over right there. So the onslaught comes to an end after 4 runs in their half of the 9th. Widows lead 10-1. We'll see Presley, Bennett, and Yo do it for the Justice. Jamison Presley leading off to begin the bottom of the ninth for the Justice, and they need runs in bunches quickly. They've got no time. Well, they got 3 outs. They have time, but, Liam Neeson here, no time. And that one is hit into left center, getting to the wall and bouncing off it there. So, a good start there as Presley has leadoff double. Now, Daniel Bennett's turn. He's 0 for 3 in the game. Looking to get a hit here, and a base hit would at least bring in Presley from second. So they'd love to get that second run in at least, just to hope the confidence perhaps. Well, we'll see if Naomi Encarnacion can keep the run where it is, not allow any runs in her start, in her performance today. That one, Gonzalez. All right, look at that. You don't see a dive out there out in the outfield like that. But if she didn't dive, they're probably going to get by her into the wall. Would have scored the run from third. So, hey, credit where it's due there. Helping your young pitcher out. Not allowing that run to get across. So for now, it's still 10-1. But the Justice are threatening here with 2 on and no outs. Both runners are in scoring position on third and second respectively. The 1-1 inside, 2-1. Encarnacion, she doesn't have the speed on her pitches that Ivanova does. She is mostly a off-speed pitcher. She's going to make her money there. And there's a strikeout of Anzayo. Now Jane Smith is going to step in for her second at-bat. And she's not known for getting RBI, especially in these spots. Struggles with runners in scoring position. Now right back to the mound. And there's out number 2. The last chance for the Widows. The Justice is Sam Adams. 1 for 4. Single in the game. Nothing bigger here than to get one of these runs across and keep the inning going for a little bit longer here at least. There's a ball that's off the plate. 2-0 to Adams from Encarnacion. There's strike on the inside corner. See 88 miles an hour on the gun. When you compare it to the 98 that Ivanova was throwing earlier, she can get up to 90. But that's about as far as that goes. And this game's gone as far as it's going to go. As De La Cruz throws the first to end the inning. The Widows win again. That's 8 in a row now. Moving to 11-7 with a 10-1 win over the Justice in this one. A great game. And the story of it has to be Vika Ivanova. 8 strikeouts after coming through and after the injury in the 5th. Came through and finished the rest of the game best she could on the 1 home run. The 3 stars of the game are De La Cruz, Crush Gonzalez, and Vika Ivanova. What a performance that was from Vika Ivanova, right you guys? That was so fun. I had a good time with this game. As always, thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you made it this far, do me a favor and subscribe. We're trying to get to 500 at the end of the year. That'd be great for me. If you're already subscribed, I thank you for that as well. And you guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. Y'all know what to do though. Stay on the channel, watch some more videos, and until next time, you guys, keep on shining and keep on grinding. I will see you all in the next one.